Hello, my name is Alex.
My name is Sam Kale.
And my name is Jordan Green. We are with the Speakers Bureau for Rank My Vote, where we talk to different organizations on what ranked choice voting is and how it can improve voting here in Michigan. Today, we are going to be answering the top 5 questions we get asked. Ranked choice voting is a simple upgrade to the way we vote. Instead of just picking one candidate, voters can rank the candidates in order of their preference. If your favorite or first choice candidate does not have enough support to win the election, your vote counts for your second preference pick. And if that candidate doesn't have enough support, your vote goes to your third choice, and so on, meaning your vote can stay in play even if your first choice was a long shot or an underdog. The most important change that ranked choice voting makes is that it requires winners to receive majority support, delivering broadly appealing winners in every election.
Ranked choice voting improves our current system by getting rid of the problem of a spoiler candidate. Too often we find in our current system that the least popular candidate ends up winning. That's because of vote splitting, where a less popular candidate wins merely because the opposition was divided across multiple candidates. This means voters have to choose between voting for who they really want and who has the best shot of winning, or else risk wasting their vote. Ranked choice voting fixes that by allowing you to rank the candidates. This way, voters can rank their ideal candidates while still having a backup. Also, with today's voting system, candidates can get away with only appealing to their base and can have an ugly campaign because it's an effective winning strategy to lower their opponent's voter turnout. With ranked choice voting, candidates need a majority to win, so they can't afford to alienate each other's supporters, which means candidates are actually incentivized to be civil and focus on policy over personal attacks. Where ranked choice voting is used, we see that winning strategies focus on building bridges and what we have in common rather than how we can be divided. Finally, when voters find that they have more choices, more power, and more voice in their government, it turns out they like it. In municipalities where ranked choice voting is used, voter turnout actually increases by 17%, which is fantastic because our representative democracy works best when more voters show up and make their voices heard.
Internationally, ranked choice voting is being used in Australia, Ireland, and Malta for over 100 years. It's also being used in Scotland and the Republic of Ireland. Within the United States, 60 jurisdictions are currently using it. It's using statewide in both Maine and Alaska in 2 different electoral systems, but ranked choice voting is being used for both of them. It's also being used in New York City, which is the most voters for one city in the United States, and also being used in Utah, which has the most cities being used. In Michigan, we'd like to use it. 5 cities have voted for it, and our Constitution actually supports ranked choice voting, specifically saying that cities can use preferential voting, which is another way of saying ranked choice voting. But we have election laws that currently conflict with that. We would like the legislature to remove those impediments and allow those cities to use the voting system of their choice, the second most popular voting system in the world.
Ranked choice voting is nonpartisan and so has wide support and endorsements all across the political spectrum. From Barack Obama and Bernie Sanders to Mitt Romney and Dan Crenshaw to Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein and Libertarian presidential candidate Joe Jorgensen and Independent Joe Manchin. They all believe our elections would improve with ranked choice voting, where the majority of voters decide the winners. The opposition to ranked choice voting comes mainly from 2 types of people. One type includes wealthy individuals, special interests, and insiders who like having fewer candidates and controlling who gets to run. The other type is politicians and consultants who prefer to keep the system that put them in power.
We've got the momentum to bring ranked choice voting to Michigan.
But we can only achieve it with the support of people like you.
Whether that's voting for pro-ranked choice voting candidates,
volunteering or partnering with Rank My Vote in our local and statewide campaigns,
making a donation,
subscribing to our newsletter and social media,
or requesting a speaker like me,
or me,
or me,
you to come out to a group you're part of to talk more about ranked choice voting and answer your top questions.
Every little bit brings us closer to our goal of making our election system and our politics better in our state.
Our system needs ranked choice voting as soon as possible. So don't wait, get started today at rankmivote.org.